What's up guys, to episode 11 of Creating Chelsea. In the start of this episode we have done some trading. We picked up about 13 Palacios for 700 coins. It is quite, I don't know, price fixing kind of way, but at the same time it's just a mass bin technique on one player, and we're going to look to make about 90 coins per player, and as there's like 13 is about 1.2k's worth, so it's nice. It's not exactly substantial, but when we start to get it on like a massive scale, we probably could make quite a bit of money, but maybe I'll move on to a bit of a different trading technique. So just looking at a few of the stats, there's nothing really that amazing. Like Drogba's got 44 goals in 41 games and 12 assists. That's like the best one and stand out for me. And we had to play a quick fitness match there. Only won 2-0. I think it was on like professional or something. And with like a full bronze team, I didn't do too well, but still got the win, of course. So we're going to head into a game. We still got our players back up to fitness now, and hopefully we can kick it off with a win. I'm really enjoying the 4-3-3, and I'm really enjoying doing the series at the moment. When we come against a quite a narrow team, he's not got any wingers, his midfield's quite slow, and we seem to do quite well in this game. We do the short corner as always. Matic somehow goes around his centre-back, and then we just slot it into the back of the net there with Salah to make it 1-0 in the first 12 minutes of a game, and that is always important, of course, getting an early goal and getting ahead straight away. But unfortunately we do concede a goal 15 minutes later. Higuain running down this right hand side. That's where it would have been nice if he had like a 4-3-3, probably could have done a bit better. Luckily the ball like ricochets straight to him, and I believe Hamsik does put it into the back of the net to make it 1-1 in the game. But we do replay in the second half in the 55th minute of the match. Johnny Mikel with a really nice ball down the middle, and then Matic, what a beautiful clinical through ball through to Drogba, and of course with his fantastic finishing is going to put it into the back of the net to get us back into the lead. And then we get another goal here in the 83rd minute of the match. Willian, with his brilliant skills, wins himself a penalty, takes out his defender as well. It's quite funny. And of course we can step up with Drogba with his fantastic penalties and put it into the top left hand corner. Really well struck goal to make it 3-1 in the game. And then we do get a fourth goal here in the 90th minute of the match. Just a nice bit of icing on the cake, and Willian just passes it to Drogba and finishes off his hat-trick, I believe that is. So obviously we need to send over the 5,000 coins. I'll do that at the start of the next episode, so in that way it's just easier for me to count them up like now when I'm editing it and see how many we need to send over in the next episode. Maybe I should remove it so if it's just outfield goals and not a penalty, because Drogba does take a lot of our penalties, but at the same time it's not really that often. So we had to play another quick fitness match. Another player got injured, and we won that 5-0. And we did a lot more trading with the Palacios. We got a load for like 700 coins and sold them on for 850. I think I've got them at the Wednesday night when Team of the Week comes out, and then sell them on at the weekend. They go for quite a bit, and we are going to make a signing there. LOＩC, of course, with his 90 pace. Of course, that is going to be very handy on that striker position for the time being until we do get Diego Costa, of course, and even then Remy still is a very overpowered player, only leaving 4 players in that first goal column. So we are slowly getting towards that end of the series, and it's nice that we've got back-to-back signings in the episode. It shows how handy the trading is going at the moment, how well we're doing in the games, and of course we are going to head into the next game against a decent side. He's got James Rodriguez, Iniesta and Busquets in the middle of his midfield, and we unfortunately do concede an early goal here in the first 10 minutes of the match. Ball out wide to Javier Hernandez, who is absolutely incredible in this game. Definitely would suggest you guys using him. His pace is absolutely blistering, and he luckily gets that goal there with James. Maybe I could have cleared it first time, took it back and just put it into the open net. So we do actually get a goal back here, a nice bit of tracking back from Mikel, winning the ball back, passing it to Matic, and again Matic with his really good through ball puts it through to Oscar and puts it into the back of the net to get us back into it. Only 2 minutes later from conceding that goal, so that's always nice. When you do concede, it is good to get back straight into the game and get your feet running. So we do get a second goal here. Actually, sorry, we do concede a goal straight from kickoff. I forgot about that goal. Hernandez just walks through. I don't know what I was doing really with Terry. There you go, there's a massive space, and he runs in it and puts it into the back of the net. A little bit annoying, of course, and maybe they should do something about it, but at the same time it's defendable now. As long as you concentrate, you should be able to stop it. And in the 25th minute of the match, Salah with a nice bit of skills puts it out wide to Willian, and Willian cuts inside, goes past one, goes past two. Beautiful back heel to put it into Salah again, and he puts it into the back of the net. Really nice goal to get us back into it again. And then we do get a third goal here in the second half of the game, I believe it is. Maybe first half. No, it's still in the first half. Again, winning the ball back in the defensive mid area with Matic, passing it forward to Oscar with his really good pace and dribbling, and then he just puts it across the goalkeeper to make it 3-2 in the game. A really nice goal for Oscar, meaning he's on 2 goals, 1 more goal. And of course we do get another hat-trick bonus. 10,000 coins would be very nice. So we go into the 34th minute again, pretty much straight from scoring that goal. He passes it defence. We win the ball back, put it through to Remy, and he gets a goal on his debut. That's always nice, of course. And For 12,000 coins, he's not that bad. Like 90 pace and 80 shot and it's 80 physical or something and 4-star skills. That's quite good, I'd say, for a BPL player. And then, unfortunately, again here, Hernandez with his really good strength and pace gets through on goal and scores that goal to make it 4-3 in the game. Wasn't too concerned, but in the second half he does actually equalise with another similar goal. Like, he just runs through my team with the bit of pace. Obviously, Rodrigo could have done a bit better with Cahill there. I was kind of just spamming the B button trying to get the ball back, and eventually Rodrigo somehow has got like a billion strength or something, goes past him as well and then puts it into the back of the net. Quite a good solo effort goal. Maybe Petr Cech could have done it a little bit better, but nevertheless we do make it 5-4 here in the 60th minute of the match. A really nice goal actually, this one. Really cheeky back heel from Oscar, and I believe it is Mikel puts it into the back of the net to make it 5-4 in the game. Quite an eventful game, 9 goals, and it's not quite done yet. We get another goal here, 6-4, and Remy, nice 1-2 with William, puts it over the top, and of course with his brilliant pace and really good strength just goes through and puts it into the back of the net, goes past the keeper as well, just to humiliate him a bit more and to make it 6-4. 10 goals in the game. You wouldn't really think that as a common thing, but on this FIFA it is quite a common thing, and it's kind of good in a way because it sees a lot of goals, and obviously players get quite a few goals, and we get a 7th here. Probably the luckiest of the most. Like, we kind of kick it against his guy and he goes into the back of the net to make it 7-4 in the game. Of course, with that win it means we get a few more points on the board. I'm not too sure where we are. We'll just have a quick look in a second and we'll see where we are. 2 goals for pretty much every player, and we're on 10 points. We need 16 for promotion, and I believe we've got about 60 left, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do that. So we're heading to another game. Hopefully Remy up front and Oscar and Willian and all those good players can keep up their good form, and we come against a pretty strong BPL side. I'm not going to lie, he's got Di Maria, Sturridge, Sanchez and Schürrle. I can't wait to get Schürrle in this series. A really good left mid on this game, and he does yeah, a bit of a sweaty goal there to make it 1-0 in the first 10 minutes of the game with Andre Schürrle, of course, and then he does get his second goal here in the 9th minute of the match. Daniel Sturridge just walks. I don't know where Anspeter or John Terry, I think that's on the side of that defence, but we do actually get a goal here in the 18th minute of the match. Nice ball through his legs of Remy and runs through on goal with his beautiful pace, puts it to Oscar, and Oscar does eventually put it into the back of the net. Bit lucky. Maybe I should have just shot with Remy and got the goal, but it's better to be sure than not sure. And then we do actually win a penalty here on the edge of the area. Oscar does, not on the edge of the area, edge on the, yeah, kind of edge of the area, you know what I mean. We win the ball there, and of course Remy, with his 80-odd penalties, puts into the bottom right-hand corner to make it 2-2 in the game. And it is really good when you are like 2-0 down the first 20 minutes of the game to come back, and it kind of shows that no matter what the scoreline is, it doesn't really end the result until the 90th minute. You can score the stupid amount of goals in the 90th as well. Like, I've scored like 4 goals I think once. So yeah, game's never over, and unfortunately straight from kick-off he goes down the left-hand side, puts it down the middle, and his Remy puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-2 in the game. Kind of good because it shows that Remy's a good player and he'll be able to do that for us. So we do go through the 50th minute mark, lose the ball on a bit of a poor attack, and Schürrle, look at the pace on him. He just burns past, I don't know, I was going to say Ivanovic. That's not exactly the most difficult thing in the world, is it? But yeah, Daniel Sturridge makes it 4-2, but we get a goal here to make it 4-3. Willian, with a nice bit of skills, goes past a couple of players here with a nice roulette, and eventually goes past him, puts it through to Oscar and puts it into the back of the net to make it 4-3. Again, we're just getting these really nice goals, but we just throw it away again and make it 5-3. His attack was ridiculous, so Di Maria, Remy and Sturridge and Sanchez and Schürrle out wide, so not much I could really do defensively. When we do pick up, what's his name, Felipe Luis, he'll be a bit better at the left back position. He's got a bit more pace and better defending, and I'll probably play Anspeter at right back because Ivanovic is good, but he's slow, and that's a bit annoying. So he does make it 6-3 there, and that is pretty much how it does end. A little bit unfortunate to lose so emphatically. It kind of got a bit boring that game after a while, like, oh, another goal, another goal, another goal, like the one before where we won 74. It's a bit better when you win, though. When you lose like a really bad game, it's not exactly too fun. So we're going to head into another game. Hopefully can bounce back with a win against a similar team. He's got not as good players. He's got like Balotelli and Coutinho and Walcott instead of Sanchez, Di Maria and Daniel Sturridge. So we head into the game, and in the 26th minute of the match, Remy with a beautiful jump puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game. Always nice to get the first goal in a game. It just sets the mark, and you can build from there. Obviously, you don't have to defend as much, attack as much, sorry. You can kind of defend your lead, but we do get a second goal here. 2 minutes later, Remy with a nice heel-to-heel, goes past 1, goes past 2, puts it into the back of the net. No, he doesn't, sorry, he hits against the goalkeeper, and then his defender puts it into the back of the net. That's a lot easier for us, of course, when the defenders are scoring own goals. And then, unfortunately, on the stroke of half-time, Balotelli just walked through my defence. I don't know what I was doing really. Just Cahill there, just walked straight across. I could have probably got a tackle in, but he makes it 2-1 in the game. Maybe it's 45th minute scripting. That's what we'll say it is, yeah. But yeah, in the second half, straight from kickoff, we do actually get a goal. Oscar with a nice Berber spin inside and puts it into the back of the net. By Oscar. That is the one thing I need to say by this man, because he's so good at creating, so good at scoring goals, and generally just a really good player. So we do unfortunately concede a goal here in the 55th minute of the match. A bit of a poor counter-attacking play, poor defensive play from me. When I commit Cahill and then leave John Terry to track back and try and win the ball off 90 pace Remy, it's not going to be too nice. Maybe I should try Kurt Zuma out, because he has got 75 pace. He hasn't got as good defending and heading, but maybe he'll be a better option than John Terry. We'll have to see in the upcoming episode. So we do unfortunately concede another goal to equalise in the game in the 69th minute of the match, but with 20 minutes left, we've still got plenty of time to get that goal, and that is what we do here. Poor pass from him, gives it to Salah on the left-hand side, puts it through to Remy. Remy finishes the game with a nice finesse shot around his keeper, and we get the 3 points. That's always nice, of course. A bit of an edge in the seat game, after coming up to 2-0 and then going back to 3-3, it's not exactly too good for us. So we need to do a bit better defensively. Yeah, maybe try and cut Zuma out, and eventually when we do get Felipe Luis, he'll help out a lot. So if you did enjoy this episode, it would be fantastic if we could get over 20 likes. Of course, the signing of Remy will be very good in this series. Very, very good player. He'll probably be the main striker for quite a while, because Diego Costa is about 65k at the moment. Not too sure. At least 10 episodes or so. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, smash the like button, subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon. Bye.